This mod review is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hey guys, today I've got another mod for you John Deere fans out there. We've got the John Deere 3200 Telehandler, John Deere 318G and 325G skid steers, and there in the back we've got ourselves the big old John Deere 544 front loader. So all of these are reskins of in-game or giant mod vehicles. Find these over at Iconik's Facebook page, Iconik Upgrades. But they are all, what I think, fairly decent reskins. They might not be 100% true to life John Deere models. But you know what? We are playing a game here, and if you are dealing with 100% realism, well, then you're probably not playing Farm Sim, now are you? So let's take a look at these here in the shop. Go to Vehicles and Wheel Loaders. Let's start off with the Iconik upgrade version of the JCB Wheel Loader. See the original here in the icon. This has been reskinned to be the John Deere 544L at $173,000. So here we are. There are some very interesting options going on here. First off, we have a massive selection of colors here. Now, interesting enough, JCB is the default color. Not sure why it's not John Deere yellow, since this is construction. It should be the construction version of John Deere, so it should be the John Deere yellow color as far as I know. Now, maybe construction John Deere is a different shade of yellow. I'm not really sure, but you can obviously change that to John Deere yellow if you want. But then we've got all kinds of other colors going on here. We've got our normal colors, and then we've got a yellow chrome, candy, metallic, and matte options. We've got matte, metallic, candy, and chrome versions of all kinds of colors here. Let's go ahead and take a look at yellow chrome. Oh my golly. That is way out there. Yellow metallic. Take a look at yellow chrome, yellow candy. Here we are. Yellow metallic. Go. And then yellow matte. Okay. Then let's go back to John Deere yellow. Same with the rims. We could go really bling out the rims if we want. Let's go with John Deere yellow also. Now, as far as tire options, there are a lot of tire options on all of these mods. Go Trelleborg standard or wide tires, front twin wheels, narrow twins. I don't know. This thing looks a little silly with narrow twins like that, but at any rate, or back to standard. Trelleborg. Now we have Michelin Mega X, Series X, Cargo X, Cargo XFH, narrow again, and a silly. And back to Mega X. Then we have Midas SFT tires, Nokian communal tires, and back to Trelleborg. Let's just, for funsies' sake, let's go with Cargo X, and then we have engine setup. We have the 544L at 165 horsepower, 544L Pro at 236 horsepower, 544LX for 382 horsepower, and that is it. I'm not really sure if the decals here should change when we go with the different models, but they're staying the same. All decked out with the largest engine. We're talking $202,000, $750, $10,340 lease, $2,027 per day, and $4,257 per operating hour. Now let's take a look over here under telehandlers, and this is actually the Massey Ferguson 9407S that's been reskinned as the John Deere 3200. $88,000 for this. And once again, we could go with all kinds of crazy colors here. We could go with green metallic if we wanted to, and I think we'll just actually leave. Go with, we can change our rim colors, whatever we want. John Deere yellow. And as far as tire options, we got a plethora of options here. We've got Trelleborg Standard or wide. Go to Michelin. We have the Michelin XHA2. Kind of like that tread pattern myself. Had a Kloss telehandler in Farm Sim 17 when I did Rathlin Island. I love that tread pattern. Cargo XBib. Cargo XBib HD. Michelin. Oh, we're back to the Michelins. Nokian Communal or wide communal. And back to Trelleborg. We're going to go with this one just because I liked it so much. And then engine options. We've got the 3200 at 96 horsepower, 3200 Pro at 132 horsepower, 32X, 156 horsepower, and back to the 3200. So fully decked out with the largest engine. We're at $102,500, $5,227 to lease, $1,025 per day, $1,150 per operating hour. Now, let's move on over to the skid steers. These are edits of the base New Holland skid steers. We've got the John Deere 318G. Again, we can change the color. Again, for some reason, it's defaulted to JCB. Change that to yellow. Color, let's change that to John Deere yellow. Design color, we can change that to, gosh darn, anything we should so wish. Should we? Probably should. Ooh. Yes, we should. Okay. As far as tire options go, we have Trelleborg. Blizzard Street. Not too sure about that. Blizzard Turf. Kind of interesting. Nokian Communal. Wide tires. Just make sure there aren't. Yep. Then we have the chains. These look pretty sweet if you're out there in the forest, maybe. Or you're just looking for something around the farm with extra grip. Maybe when Seasons gets here. Pro Grip F. Pro Grip. Two different versions of the Pro Grip F. And we have the Echo Track, and they are no longer blue. I really thought the blue tracks looked a little weird. They're a nice stainless steel look. Kovacs, Magnum, and we're back to Pro Grip. Then engine setup, we've got the 318G. It's the graphics. 61 horsepower. 318G Pro, 83 horsepower. 318GX, 122 horsepower, and back to the 318G. So fully decked out, $45,250, $2,307 to lease, $452 per day, $950 per operating hour. Then finally, we have the John Deere 325G tracked version. Change the color to whatever we should so wish. Change it back to John Deere yellow. Can't change any other color. We can't change the arms or the cab on this one. 325G, 325G Pro at 96 horsepower, 325GX at 122 horsepower, and the 325G, which is the base, at 74 horsepower. Then we have the choice of the crawler track or the crawler track wide format. Options there. $51,500 as configured. $2,626. The lease, $515 per day, and $1,081 per operating hour. Now, these aren't just decent reskins. These little buggers have themselves a little bit of trickery going on. Go over here and let me show you what's going on with these things. Let's go inside. Let's take a look. So the only thing that really hints that this is a reskin is if you look down here, You have the New Holland seat. That is pretty much it as far as branding goes. But let me show you something. See that hook? See that piece of metal down there on the back? Have one on the front. There's 2 hooks on the front. This thing has a trick. Let me show you. In fact, all 4 of these vehicles have this same trick up its sleeve. These things can now be strapped down. Take note, Giants. This is what we want. This is what we've always wanted. The ability to strap vehicles to a wheel loader. Get this. Get this lined up on a strap point. Got it here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, people. Strap down. I'm not going nowhere. They all do that. They all have that little trick. Alright, so if we look here at the Massey Ferguson Telehandler, again, we're all pretty good with the removal of the Massey Ferguson branding. See anything in the cabin here? Got a John Deere steering wheel with logo on there. I will tell you that I have seen this this particular modding. This is a modding guy, or if this is a modding group. I've seen the Iconik mods posted around, and I've always just kind of ignored them. I always thought they were, well, basically just reskins, or basically an in-game mod that's now allowed you to change color. I really didn't think too terrible much of them. Not that they weren't quality, but just that they weren't something that that really was unique enough to foster a mod review on. But then I saw these and I thought to myself, you know what, these are pretty cool. And then when I realized that I could strap these things down, the strap point, but it's basically strapping it down. I'm not really sure why it's not going through there. Let's go over here and check the wheel loader out. Take a look in the inside. Everything looks all good and dandy until we turn the steering wheel. Then we can see it's a JCB. But other than that, this thing is John Deere all around. Skinned, complete with the logos, graphics. But yeah, haven't checked out this guy's stuff. Check him out on Facebook. If you're into John Deere stuff, give this thing a download. Give it a whirl. And up on his Facebook, he's got lots of other mods that have this strapping capability. In fact, it seems like most of his mods as of late have been released with this ability to strap down. So that in itself strap down. But at any rate, you all get the gist, right? We're able to strap down these vehicles now. Like I said, Go check them out over at Iconik Upgrades Facebook. I'm also going to include a link to modhub.us, but go check him out on Facebook. You don't need to be a member of any particular group in order to see that, but he's got all kinds of mods out there. Lots of them have that strapping capability, which I think is what really kicks this pack and a lot of his other packs just a little bit higher than maybe initially one would think. So let me know, guys, in the comments, what do you think of this John Deere mod pack? And specifically, what do you think of the ability to strap these things down and actually have the straps go over hooks, under hooks, through loader arms and such? Don't we all think that should have been included base game from day one? I know I do. Till next time, happy farming.